Hello everyone who's watching this online oral report video. I'm Ted Richards, and this is an informal assessment strategy that I have chosen, and I have had the pleasure of working with my class last week. Actually, the class is still going. It's 2 weeks long, but last week I used this strategy. And so my strategy, and I'm going to just tell you a little bit about it, and it's of all the strategies to choose from, this one really spoke to me as I am using it in my classroom, and I have in the past, and it helps me goal rank and match the goals to the training that we're providing. And so this is number 35, goal ranking and matching. So I'll give a little bit of history of what this is. So about 2 weeks before the assistant manager class or the manager class, I let all the students know they need to have 3 personal challenges and 3 CalTAR store challenges that they, as a pre-task, need to bring to our training. And then this goal ranking matching I use at the first morning of the class after our introductions and our safety walk through the office and everything here. And what this does for me is it allows me to know the content that I need to cover, because these are the main challenges that the students are having. So I'll just quickly walk you through how we go about this. So the classroom setting, this class, there is 22 students, and so I have about 8 whiteboards around the classroom, and I've taken some pictures, and you can see the first one here on the right of this screen are some students, and what they do is they each have their own whiteboard, and I tell them of the 6, 3 personal and 3 store, those 6. Choose the top 2 challenges that they feel, write them down. So we ended up with 44 top challenges between the 22 students, all written down. So then, when I tell them to sit down, and then I say to them, you have 2 check marks. And without putting a check mark on your top challenges that you wrote down, I want you to go around the classroom. I want to look at all of the 44 in this case, and I want you to, without choosing yours, put a check mark between the 2 that you still feel strongly about as the top challenges. So therefore, we can go around the room afterwards, after they've all done this, and count all the check marks, and I choose the top 3 challenges from the whole 44 of them. And I have a picture of that, and I'll talk about that during this presentation. Okay, so that happens on the first day of training. So why I choose this strategy? I think it's really important that the learning objectives match what the students are needing to learn. And so this allows me at the start of the 2-week class work towards and have a measurement of the top challenges, and so that my content is aligned all the way through and focusing on these top challenges. So here's a picture of one of the ones that was one of the top challenges. You can see there's 2, 4, there's 6 check marks on that one. Learning the mechanical side of the automotive business. You can see the one below didn't get any of the check marks, so this was someone's, but it wasn't a collective agreement that this would be something we needed to work on. So fitting in with a completely different peer group, which ends up being a great experience when they're here. Okay, so that's why I chose this strategy. So limitations and advantages. I feel that one of the biggest limitations are that I choose the top 3. And when I choose the top 3, the students might feel that, oh, theirs didn't rank as one of the top ones. So maybe, I'm not going to learn and have my top challenge covered in the training. And so that's one of the limitations. The advantages is it allows me and everyone to know what are the top challenges of the classroom. How I provide feedback is I keep and maintain I'll show you in the next couple slides what the 3 top challenges. I leave them in the classroom the whole 2 weeks so we can still be focused on the top 3 challenges. So I'm always consistently making sure that in my lessons that I'm covering these 3 top challenges. There's a picture of one of the girls, and she's just writing down her challenge there, top 2 challenges. So there's an example. And of course the information that I got was the expectations of the whole group collectively, all in one setting. And how I'm going to use this moving forward, I'm going to keep doing this. We do it in all of our training at CalTire that I'm involved in. So here I'll just read out the top 3. So the number 1 top challenge was that everyone was feeling that the WOW metrics and the adoption rates needed to be maintained. The other 2 was Bayflow happening every time in the stores. And the third one was that recruiting quality team members to reduce the turnover in our environments. So those were our top 3 there. Any changes I would make? There's a picture of one of my classes. It's actually not the current one with 22. We're not done yet. I usually take a picture of the class at the end of the training, but I thought you might appreciate that. And that's in our Vernon office here in the atrium. Any changes I would make if I used it again? Well, I'm looking forward to finishing off this course, evaluation of learning, and hopefully gaining some knowledge, and maybe I can make some adaptations from that. And but I'm still going to be using this. It really helps me align what the learning objectives are and trying to hit those for our 2 weeks here in Assistant Manager Training. So once again, I'm Ted Richards, and thank you very much for watching my online audio, video, classroom assessment technique. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.